set the pace when I'm running.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Up and In, where I answer questions from parents from around the country on various topics, now getting into youth sports as a whole and not just specifically baseball. I feel that I'm qualified to answer this only because both my boys played multiple sports. As a college head coach and a high school head coach, I have some familiarity when I'm recruiting student athletes and the dynamic of when it starts at young ages. My name is Walter Beede. I'm Baseball Lifer here on YouTube, Baseball Lifer 11 over on Twitter and TikTok. I want you to stick around to the end of this video. Not going to be a long one, but I'm really going to answer the question as far as what does it take being a parent of youth athletes at the younger ages? And I really think it's an important message, especially in today's world of social media. So the question came in from a parent, this time from New Mexico of all places. And the question pertained to how to really, as a parent that might not have an athletic background, how to motivate and allow student athletes to get the most out of those young years before they hit high school and obviously college. I think that's the number one recommendation that I always recommend to parents is when your child at, let's say, young ages from 5 to 10, it's really important and it's really hard to disengage and to kind of step away from when your students are participating, whether it be practice and obviously a game. And I know that sounds, well, that's not really a big deal. It is a very big deal. Children need to find their way amongst their peers, as well as have a keen understanding of what coach really means. In other words, one singular voice or a few voices that make up or comprise the coaching staff, and then allow them to kind of interact with their teammates. Now, look, they're going to fall. They're going to fail. It's part of being an athlete. The number one thing as parents that we must understand, what's important is the next. Very similar in baseball, obviously, and it has a lot of context in all of sport, meaning don't get consumed with the last play, the last game, the last practice. Learn from that and move on to the next play, the next game, the next practice, etc. You know, as parents, we want to see our children succeed. But the earlier that we disengage and kind of allow them to find their way in a natural way, the better student athlete will become as they move up levels as they get older. The final point I really want to make with regard to this topic is don't fall victim to you must play one sport dynamic at the younger ages, especially. Youth, 5 to 12, 13, in my opinion, your student athletes are best served from a physical development, a mental development, and an overall ability to be a teammate and with a proper mindset when they're allowed to play multiple sports, because they teach different physical and mental dynamics that are going to carry them as they begin to get older into higher levels of sport. If this is a topic that you are interested in, I really appreciate you leaving comments down below, sharing your thoughts, also giving us a thumbs up, spreading the word about the channel. We're trying to grow the channel, and we're going to have a lot of great guests moving forward. And I'm going to have former athletes, both collegiately and professional, share their stories when they were younger as well. Thank you for joining us. Until next time, take care.